He dresses himself, combs his hair, and walks into the dark city streets. Tonight, he'll be breaking bread with the poor of the community, and sharing joy with them. No, this is not a mission worker, nor is it a priest in a troubled neighborhood. This is Pope Francis I. And yes, on many occasions, he has been caught sneaking out of the Vatican to spend time with the poor. But this is only one of the many reasons why Pope Francis should be honored, not only by Catholics, but by everyone. In an era where the Church has come under fire for dictating what is only wrong, Pope Francis gives hope for what is right. Through his humility and through his kind-heartedness, Pope Francis has reformed the face of the Church and has become the perfect representation of God on earth, a Pope for the people. Now, when Jesus was asked what the greatest of the commandments were, he responded, "Do unto others what you would like them to do unto you." For this sums up the law of the prophets. Now, it is easy to see that Pope Francis has taken note of these teachings. One good example is on March 28, 2013, Holy Thursday. Traditionally, popes would wash the feet of 12 priests. However, this year, Pope Francis washed the feet of 12 inmates. One must recall how Jesus ate and dined with sinners, something he was highly ridiculed for. However, it is Pope Francis who reminds us that these people are not outcasts of society. They are children of God and should be honored like good people honor themselves. Now, another good example of this is a man who suffered from neurofibromatosis, a disease causing severe genetic deformity. This man approached Francis in a regular audience. He did not turn away from this man, but instead embraced him and kissed his sores. One can only be reminded of when Jesus embraced lepers and kissed their sores. It is no wonder why Pope Francis has an 88% approval rate of Catholics in the United States and was also named Person of the Year by Time magazine. Another reason why Pope Francis should be honored is because of his humility. It is quite possible that Pope Francis is the most humble human being on the face of the planet right now. In fact, one of his first actions as Pope was to replace the giant golden throne of which popes like Benedict sat on, and replaced it with a humble white stone chair. He's often seen in public, paying for his own things, and does not hide from the public eye, showing that he is available to his people. Now, he also expects his clergy to follow in suit. In fact, a bishop known as Elst in Germany was called for an audience in Rome after making million-dollar renovations to his home. He was temporarily relieved of his duties. Pope Francis recognizes that the corruption of money must be eliminated from the Church before it is able to fulfill its true mission: spread the love of Jesus Christ throughout the world. Now, how many popes have been seen sneaking out of the Vatican to spend time with the poor? None besides Francis. It's through his humility and through his kind-heartedness that we truly do see a true representation of God on earth. If everybody held the same values as Pope Francis, the world would be a much better place and would flourish. He has truly become dedicated to the people and has become a pope for the people. Mr. Fiola, thank you for the great semester, and I hope to work with you in the future.